to go through the application in detail and understand. Yes, they definitely need more time on that. And also, I think more training.
Okay, great.
I did have one question
Sure.
related to this. You know, you've talked about procedural friction between the patent office and, like what you've enumerated, but my question is different. What is your sense about the capability of the patent office here to actually formulate an opinion on the novelty of the idea, right? Is it really patentable? Especially given that, nowadays so much knowledge is required to be able to form an opinion like that. I mean, it seems to me, as being a professional in this industry for so many years, I cannot begin to think about how I would make those kinds of decisions myself. What has been your experience with regard to that?
Do you want to respond? My 2 cents. Especially in Indian Patent Office, we have built a lot of capacity. I'm talking on behalf of government, right? The maximum number of examiners at any point in time was around 120 or so. Today we have around 600 examiners. They are getting trained. We are building capacity, right? And also, because of the information highways, because of the sharing of information between the patent offices, I expect that the quality of examination, quality of first examination reports would increase. The quality would definitely increase, but it will take time. At the same time, those who are going through this now will be affected, right? We need to, as a patent attorney, as a person representing IP owner, I have to go through this uphill task now because I have to go and explain each and everything to the examiner. I have to put in extra efforts to make that happen, but it's a transition. Everywhere in every business there is a transition or this learning curve, and I sincerely expect that this learning curve becomes as steep as possible so that we get to that point. Konpal, do you have any comments? If you don't want to comment on this, I have another question for you. Okay.
I'll just quickly
sure.
just take that. I do think it is also a difficult job that the examiners do, because like you said, today inventions are becoming very complex. The amount of information and knowledge required to process the applications is also very complex. But we have to also appreciate that as an administrative process, as the legal process, something has to be done. They are being trained to do certain things, and it may not be 100% good, but I think as a part of a process, it is important at least to have some amount of filtering of applications and some amount of opinion making. Finally, we all know that patents, even after grant, get invalidated because of prior art as well and because of various other issues. So it's not a perfect job, but it is a job that has to be done to get some amount of screening out there.
Okay, we talked about patent office. Right. Have you ever been in this situation? After the examination process is over, you looked at your patent application and said, "Oh no, I shouldn't have done this. I shouldn't have prepared a patent application like this." Did you ever have that moment, or? I'm sorry, well, I'm putting you on a spot.
No, we've had learnings, I would say.
Yeah.
We more like maybe this is something that could have been added more rather than this shouldn't have been done at all in this way. Maybe this could have given us maybe a better result or a faster process. But we also understand that, particularly in India at this point in time, we are prosecuting applications written in 2005, 6, and the whole environment has changed. What we are going to write today, maybe the laws will change 3-4 years down the line. The USPTO 101 guidelines have already changed, so we don't know. What was written for a different set of guidelines, will it apply to a different set of guidelines? But yes, there is that learning process always, so experience, that's why is very important as you learn.
Yeah, anybody can answer it. What has been our key learning when we look at our patent applications and say, okay, it could have been done like this? What has been the key learning? Balwan, do you want to take that? Senthil, whoever. Both of you can answer this.